Friend, I hear there's a hole on the tops of our heads.
Poet Ryan Vine and filmmaker Jamie Meredith team up to visualize Rule 33.
When I started Beaners, I wanted a venue and not to tour.
A road-weary musician comes home to roost and launches a dynamic music scene.
Glass is fluid color.
Glass artist Nancy Seaton fuses abstract expressions of nature.
And I just woke up one day and it's like, this is how I'm going to do it.
It's a race for your attention, your affection, and your love.
These artists and country music by Breanne Marie and the Front Porch Singers on this edition of The Playlist.
Funding for The Playlist is provided by the citizens of Minnesota through the Minnesota Arts and Cultural Heritage Fund.
We're gonna do Grandpa's More Than Meets the Eye.
Matches the color of his hair that sits atop a 6-foot frame. A working man's hands hold a working man's beard. You shake your hand, but he'd rather hug. Man this tall holds a lot of love. Grandpa is more than meets the eye. What you see ain't all you get, 'cause there's a time to laugh and cry. This old man may act real young, but he's been through the years, laughing just as much as he shed tears. This old man means more to me than some words within a song. And a day will come when he'll be gone from the time and place we're in. But just as sure as we come and go, we have our time right now. So pull up a chair and listen close, 'cause Grandpa's got something to share. Grandpa is more than meets the eye. What you see ain't all you get, 'cause there's a time to laugh and cry. This old man may act real young, but he's been through the years, laughing just as much as he shed tears.
Rule 33. Friend, I hear there's a hole on the tops of our heads. that only one person who finally comes along can see. And drops a kiss like a lamp down into it, so that we glow like dummies as they look into our faces, like they're looking out a window at Lake Superior or the sea. And find by that light, like you would by moonlight, the tiny islands we live on, just offshore, and us waving.
So we are in the studio with Jason Wussow, who is the proprietor of Beaners Central, as well as a musician. Okay, Jason, which comes first?
Oh, lately proprietor, I guess. Just because there's a lot to do. And because probably I haven't had any musician friends that have a big van right now.
To get you out of town in April.
I'm driving a Buick LeSabre. I have a car that matches my hat, and it doesn't work with the band as well.
So tell me about how Beaners got started. Did you start it because you wanted a venue to play in, or you just wanted an adventure?
No, when I started Beaners, I had been touring a lot in a band, and so I wanted a venue and not to tour. And then after doing sound for 2 years, watching bands every night, then I wanted to tour again, play again.
As a musician, how many instruments do you play?
I don't know, a couple, several.
Do you have a favorite?
I really love the drums, but after listening to the Branditos live sessions lately, I have a lot of work to do, so. But that's fun, you know, I think a lot of times something new in your life is the most fun thing. Maybe you're the best at guitar, rhythm guitar, but if you get a lap steel, it sounds pretty good idea until someone puts it on YouTube. So, yeah.
How do you see Beaners? Do you see it as a presenting place to get started, a launching pad, or how do you look at what goes on there?
That's so great. That's a great question. I see it in so many ways. I see it as a community meeting place that has good food and it has a spot for people to think. So conversation, art, music, everything, and more the longer I go on, it's harder to describe. So I guess number one is just a community gathering place where you have to be nice.
So you have been spending some time recording, mixing, preparing something called 1 Week Live.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
1 Week Live started right when we opened almost 15 years ago, and it was our big, kind of our grand opening party. We call it the Bash. I did it for a few years and then decided to start recording it, and this is the 12th year, and every night there's 3 or 4 acts, and there's a songwriters contest, and this year there's going to be 16 different songs, and some old friends like Dave Mailing and the Fontanelles, and he also plays in Stacy K. Just tons of random stuff, and there's always someone new and someone old, and we record it all multi-track and then mix it down. So many good friends and good music. I'm super excited for it.
I know there are younger musicians who look up to you and credit you with being an amazing mentor. And I don't know, do you set out to do that, or is
No.
it just they just find you and say, you have wisdom, you have knowledge that we need to grab?
I think it's just because we have like 15-year-olds with their first band get to open up for someone, and that's a big start. And I remember the first places that booked my band when I was 15, it was like, wow, I can't believe they're letting us play here. I think it's just the energy, and at the same time, I think when you're 15, you really love music, and when you're 35, you remember the music you were listening to when you were 15 so vividly, and I think as time goes on, you still go back to those memories, and that's why I think it's so important to have all age music and help partner with emerging artists, you know, when they're really young too, in a safe environment, because you're not like, sign this record contract, you've got a golden voice. It's like, we're gonna steal that from you. It's more, it's like a $5 show, here's a little gas money and good luck. It's a little simpler start, I hope.
Well, what advice do you have for musicians, particularly young ones, but actually musicians of any age, as far as from a venue perspective, from a musician's perspective who's been doing it for a few decades?
Yeah.
You know, what advice do you give them?
It's probably the same in anything in life, is know what you want to do. Like, always find out what you want to do and just focus on that. And don't worry about the money. Don't go into debt. Don't overspend to get there. You know, don't fake it to make it. But just focus on what you want to do, and do it twice as much as you think you have to. Just go, and go. Just follow your heart. And I think you'll just be happier.
Where are you going to be 5 years from now, 10 years from now? What do you hope for Beaners? What do you hope for Jason?
I hope to partner more with local farms. I hope to employ more sous chefs and raise the bar on every culinary level, hopefully. I hope to raise the bar on sound and quality of shows. So, I don't know. I think I would just say, it's hard to say. I might be in the exact same place, so, and that would be fine. I love everything that's going on, so I only want to make it better, but I don't want to strangle it.
Well, good luck to you, and thank you for taking the time.
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
I wanted people to see it as art. Glass is fluid color. If you close your eyes and had to describe to somebody what something looked like, what the patterns were and the colors were that defined it, that's what I'm working with. I'm Nancy Seaton, and I'm a fused glass artist, and I live on the Gunflint Trail outside of Grand Marais. So when I work, I just kind of lay things down in layers. It was a really bright sunny day about 4 years ago, and I was working in here, and I said, forget about whatever you thought you're doing. It's a colorful day, and I just made rainbows, or rainbow pattern. I said, it's a rainbow totem, and it just sort of came out that way, and ever since, and then I realized, yeah, that's exactly what it is. Here's a loon, a little bit bigger than the piece I've been working on, but they're siblings. I said, there's got to be a way to do a loon, but I didn't even try. And I just woke up one day, and it's like, this is how I'm going to do it. What I like is that it's a strong statement about a loon instead of, a sweatshirt with a loon on it. Dragonfly is something I've done a lot. Drawing them and cutting them, it's just sort of a pattern that I've always been drawn to. This will be what actually goes under the glass. So when the glass melts, we'll get all kinds of pillows going down with the veining coming in. So it'll look like this, which gives the piece some breath. It lends a changeability to things. All the fun happens here. This wonderful facility at the Grand Marais Art Colony is here, a warm glass studio. If you wanted to imagine a perfect place to spend your winter, that's what this is. When you're working, you've got all this colored glass surrounding you. I don't know, it's just kind of perfect. Okay, so this is a Lake Superior piece that I've got waves of color, and then the same kiln carving that I did, I just put some waves in that'll make the light bounce around the way it does. Okay. fluidness of the finished piece, I like that. It makes you think that it's still wiggling around when you look the other way. Right now, a lot of my glass is coming from birds. So they're inspired by birds. It's taking nature's palette. You can't really improve upon it, so copy it.
I noticed when I went out to see live music that there were a lot of girls who would go right up by the stage and they would just try to get the attention of the singer. So I gave those girls a nickname. I called them paper dolls. Little girls, they dream about meeting their Prince Charming. Love to last a lifetime, a white dress and a little house. So they put on a little makeup, wear a dress and some fancy shoes. 'Cause that's the way you'll catch a man, someone who's gonna love you. Pretty little maidens, all dolled up for the show. One by one they're dancing, ready, set, go. It's a race for his attention, his affection and his love. But paper dolls fall to the floor, one by one. Round and round the little girls hold their hands like paper dolls. In circles they go dancing, hold on, try not to fall. For a moment they are happy, holding on to one another. But it's easy to let go of friends when it's time to catch a lover. Pretty little maidens, all dolled up for the show. One by one they're dancing, ready, set, go. It's a race for his attention, his affection and his love. But paper dolls fall to the floor, one by one. Ring around the rosy, pocket full of posies, ashes, ashes, and we all fall down. Cause I loved you and I needed you, and I came out to your show. But I ain't nobody's paper doll, I'm more than you'll ever know. You used to give me your attention, your affection and your love. Now you can keep your paper dolls and the one you say so long. Pretty little maidens, all dolled up for your show. One by one we're dancing, ready, set, go. It's a race for your attention, your affection and your love. The paper dolls fall to the floor, one by one.
We're here with Breanne Marie and the Front Porch Sinners. So tell me a little bit about playing with a band.
It's a lot of fun. I love it. About 3 years ago, I said to my friend Lindsay, I started playing guitar and I'm doing these shows, but there is no way I will ever play with a band. I don't play nice, I don't have good rhythm, but we needed to have a full band to record. So we started putting a band together, and this is the right band. These are the right guys, and I love playing with them.
how much do you rely on them to fill in their pieces? What's your musical background like? Do you write it all out and have it prepared for them, sheet music and the whole bit?
No, these guys, I'll play a song and they do their thing. And I think that's how it should be. I could, go into the studio and record a song and say, no, this is what I'm hearing, this is the type of line. But for the most part, it's them playing what they play, and they have the talent to do that.
Awesome. So what is your own personal music background? You play the trumpet, really?
So trumpet, I've played since 7th grade. It wasn't until 2007, a year after my dad died, that I picked up a guitar. He had played, and he bought me a guitar when I was a kid, put it in the closet, never played it. Later found out that he had pawned it. I was so mad. Why would you do that? It was my guitar. And he said, you didn't appreciate it. Gone. So that was a lesson that he had taught me. And after he died, that story kept coming up in my mind, and I have memories of him playing his own acoustic guitar at the edge of the bed, played horribly, didn't really know what he was doing. He's watching a VHS lessons how to play. But I saw that he was happy. So I thought, you know what? He owed me a guitar, and I owed it to him to learn how to play.
And is it about the notes? Is it about the lyrics? What is it?
It's changed. When I first started playing, I looked up songs online and play songs that reminded me of him, songs that he used to sing or play on records. So I started playing and felt better playing because I felt like I sensed that he was there, or at least like a part of what was going on. After a while, I started writing. It was about 5 years after he died that I wrote a song about him, and I saw the power that lyrics had when somebody's gone. There were people that would come to shows, or they'd hear a song, people that knew him and people that didn't know him, and if you knew him, that song meant something to you. And for the people that didn't know him, they got to meet him. So how cool is that lyrics would leave a legacy for someone? And that's when I started writing my own music. And then, with the new songs with Timothy John EP, it's more about writing as a way to feel better.
So it's mostly writing for you?
Yep,
not necessarily thinking, how is this going to be received?
Once I write it, it's always lyrics first, almost always, maybe a melody line, and then I sit down with the guitar, and that's when I start thinking, how is the audience going to hear this, and is that jumbled up? Is that too, one of the Travelin' Back East song that we just played was originally over 7 minutes long. So for me, I'm loving it, that's great, but nobody wants to sit and listen to some of the same chords for 7 minutes. So I have to, when I start writing, think about what the listener how they'd receive it.
Now tell me about what you're working on, what project is in the works, and then where can we find your music?
Yeah, so after my brother was killed in a car accident, we sued for wrongful death, and we won that lawsuit. And I took my percent of my money, put it into an account, and then that's what's paying for the band, the recording, the production for the Timothy John EP.
So where are you in that process now? Where will we find it once it's done?
It's going to be late spring. We're taking our time on this one. With the last album, I needed to get it out by a deadline because I had Kickstarter backers. This time, because the money's there and the talent is all here, we're just taking it one step at a time to make sure it sounds right. So late spring, you'll be able to find it. I do have a website. It's breannemariemusic.com. And that's where you can get connected on all my social media and buy my music, download my album, either iTunes or Bandcamp.
If it was up to you and you're looking into the future, where will this music thing go? Where will it take you?
I get asked that a lot. I don't know. I work a full-time job. I have 2 kids. We have a house. I'm in concert band at Scholastica where I work. And so life is busy. But if somebody called me and said, we need you to let's tour on the West Coast with a group or something, I would really seriously look at it. This summer, I'd love to do some festivals with the full band. So we're just really doing good right now with the full group. So I'd love to keep going wherever they are willing to go. I'm going to go. So.
Well, good luck with it.
Thank you.
That's really cool. Thank you for taking the time.
You.
Best wishes.